Number 48, we just have to write the two equations. We do not have to solve them. So on the first one, Samuel pays $49.99 plus 20 cents for every minute over 450. For the second one, Monica pays $54.99 plus 15 cents for every minute over 450, and those are our two equations. Number 49, I'm going to try to get my x's to cancel out, which means I need the negative x into a negative 4x. And to get that to a negative 4x, I'm going to multiply it by 4, which would give me negative 4x, negative 32y equals a positive 112. And then I can scribble that equation out. Now that I have opposites, my negative 4x and my positive 4x, I can combine these two equations. My negative 4x, positive 4x cancel each other out. I get negative 33y equals 99. And then a quick upside down t would give me the y value. And I get y to equal negative 3. Now we always got to go back and get our other variable, and I'm going to pick the bottom equation. It looks easiest to me. So 4x minus y equals negative 13, but I'm going to plug in a negative 3 for my y. So it's 4x minus a negative 3, which again it changes to plus positive. And quick upside down t's, subtract 3, and I get 4x equals, sorry, that's a negative 13, gives me negative 16. And then I divide by 4, and I get x to equal a negative 4, which means my answer is negative 4, negative 3. All right, on number 50, to get the equation, I need to know two things. My slope, which is mx plus b. I need my slope and I need my y-intercept. Well, when I look, my y-intercept appears to be the positive 1. So I know it's going to be y equals mx plus 1. Now I need my slope, so I'm going to look for a second time where it crosses the grid perfectly. And it's really hard to see, but it appears to be this point right here. So then to get the slope, I need to know how much does it rise, how much does it run, and it looks like it goes up 3 and over to the right 1. So 3 over 1 means a slope of 3. So right now I have my equation at y equals 3x plus 1. But since it's an inequality, I need to take into account that it is shaded above. So I would say y is greater than 3x plus 1. And since it's a dotted line, there is no or equal to symbol. If it was a solid line, there would be an or equal to symbol. So this is my inequality that would give me that graph. For number 51, I need one of these points, A, B, C, or D, to work for both inequalities. And the only way I can do that is by simply plugging them in and see if they work. So on we're going to start with A, 2, 1. 1 is my y value, and 2 is my x value. So when I plug it in, I get 1 is greater than 4 plus 5. 1 is greater than 9. Since that is not true, I know it cannot be A. So now I'm going to try B, and I'm going to start with B with the first equation. Now again, negative 4, plug my negative 4 in for the y, 2 times 3 plus 5. So negative 4 is bigger than 6 plus 5, and negative 4 is bigger than 11. Now again, that's a false statement, so I know B cannot be my answer. So now I'm going to try C. Now again, 0 is my y value. It's bigger than 2 times negative 1 plus 5. 0 is greater than negative 2 plus 5, and 0 is bigger than 3. Now 0, again, is not bigger than 3, so I know C cannot be my option. All right, and just because I want to make sure that I got this right and I didn't make a mistake somewhere else, I'm going to try D, even though D is probably going to be my answer. So I'm going to plug this one in. 5 is my y, and negative 5 is my x. And I get 5 is greater than negative 10 plus 5, which means 5 is greater than negative 5. That is a true statement, so D works for the first inequality. Now let's check it for the second inequality. 5 is greater than or less than negative 3 times negative 5 plus 5. 5 is less than 15 plus 5, and 5 is less than 20. Again, that is a true statement as well, so D is the only point that worked for both inequalities. Number 52, I'm looking for opposites, and I already have opposites. The x's will cancel each other out. So I'm going to go straight to addition. The x's are gone, and when I add the y's together, I get negative 6y equals 24. Quick upside down t to solve this, and I get y to equal a negative 4. Now we always got to go back and find the other variable. I'm going to choose the bottom equation because that one looks easier to me. So negative 4x plus 3y equals 20, and y is a negative 4. So negative 4x plus 3 times negative 4 equals 20. And now I'm just going to solve this. And from here, add 12. Negative 4x equals 32. Divide by negative 4. And we get x to equal negative 8. So my answer is negative 8, negative 4.